Hello, the SD card got full, so I had to export the footage, then I listened to some music, and then I remembered I have a video to film. Oh, it's less hot in here, but still a bit hot. Even though I turned the heater off ages ago, it'll take ages for the heat to like evaporate. Also, I'm like kneeling against a inflatable sofa bed. Hold on, let me... There we go. Hello. Feel a bit far away now. Hold on. Is that better? It's boiling. What was I saying? It's been a hot minute. Let me get my phone. So most of this video has been unscripted. It is unscripted, but I wrote a few pointers before, like when the camera storage went, so I wouldn't forget. Because I know what I'm like, I get distracted. And what happened? I got distracted. So, hold on, I'm gonna get a bit more zoomed in because I'm a bit further back than you realise. Is this too close now? Anyways, yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with piercings, like I said before, you get a lot of bad comments, but you also get, I'm trying to fix the lighting, is that better or is that worse? Anyways, you get a lot of good comments as well, not just bad ones. You get people that go, oh my god, I love your piercings, and you get people that think they're so cool, like yourself, and you get people that have the same piercings. So it's not all bad comments. There will be people that love them, there will be people that hate them, there will be people that are neutral about them, but at the end of the day, what matters the most is about how you feel about them. Same with tattoos. Like, I've got 3, I'm planning on getting more. People tend to really like this one. It's got a lot of meaning behind it. It was for my brother and my auntie. But then I had a few mixed reviews about my latest tattoo, which is on my ankle. It's like a cherry skull. So, yeah. And then with my piercings, hold on, I'm putting myself back together. With my piercings, people tend to dislike this one the most, but then people also think it looks good. People tend to like the cartilage, and it's a very popular earring, to be fair. But basically what I'm saying is you'll get good comments and you'll get bad comments, but I swear that's like with everything in life. It's boiling in here. Another point, oh yeah, another point I was going to say is, like, when, like, I'm quite a face toucher, and if you notice, I tend to, like, play with my piercing a lot. Obviously, when you first get a piercing, don't touch it. Like, keep it clean, and then try not to bother it as much as possible. But when they're, like, older, I touch this piercing all the time. I can't help it, you know, it's like a habit now. When I had to take my piercing out before, it's so weird because, like, even when it's not in my nose, I was still doing the habit or reaching to do the habit and being like, there's nothing there. I do the same with my glasses. I went to adjust glasses that weren't on my face before. I'm just a habit person. But basically, when you get fresh piercings, do not touch them. And also with healing, obviously listen to your piercer, but this is how I tend to heal them. I keep them clean. I wash them, but I don't really bother them other than that. Literally just keep them clean. I just used water, hot water, or warm water I should say. And for my first, like, 2 from beep, I just said my piercer's name. With my first 2 from my piercer, she did give me saline solution, but then now I just literally just use warm water and keep them clean. That's what I do. If they get infected, I heard salt water is good for them. I've never had to put salt water on a piercing. Maybe this one, but it was so long ago and it was used with a gun. Never get your piercing by a gun. I've had this debate recently because I've got younger siblings and my younger siblings want their ears pierced because they like mine. Role model material. Anyways, but I've been having a little argument, so to say, or debate over guns, because I don't agree with them. But some family members think, oh, I got them done, you got them done, they're alright. Don't get pierced with a gun. I've literally been having this argument recently in my personal life, being like, don't, just wait till they're older, please. And their argument is, well, I had it done with a gun, you had it done with a gun, and we turned out fine. And it's like, yeah, but they're still not good. But, you know, you get different opinions, but honestly, do the research. The guns are so bad. Please listen, the guns are so bad. It's literally just, do you know what guns are? It's just getting the jewellery bluntly shoved through your ear. Whereas when you get them done with a needle, it makes the hole first, and then you just put the jewellery in. It's so much better. It's a sharp needle, which sounds terrifying, but it's actually better for you, because imagine having a blunt earring just shoved through your ear at a fast speed. That's literally what's happening with a gun. Plus sanitary, they're so unsanitary. Oh my god. I don't agree. But people will make the argument of, well, you got it done 3 times. Yes, I did, before I knew better. Please do the research. Guns, piercing guns, and guns in general, to be honest, but piercing guns are bad. They're bad. Another thing, I broke my own rule with this one, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but typically, if you're going to get your ears done, don't get both ears done at once, is my advice. And I've broken my own advice even after saying it, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. Honestly, it could work out. It could work out, yes, but I would just recommend getting one ear done at a time, waiting for that one to heal, then doing the other one, because here's why. Sleeping on your piercings is not great. It doesn't help the healing. It puts extra pressure on a new piercing. It puts you at risk of piercing bumps. It's just not good. But I've broken my own rule when I got my third, my third and my second done at the same time. I did get it done at the same time, so I did break my own rule. And it was okay. But typically I would say just do them one at a time. And wait for them to heal, then do the other one. Because it's a much easier time. Then you could just sleep on one ear while the other is recovering, and then sleep on the other ear while the other is recovering. But again, I broke my own rule, so honestly, as long as you take care of your piercings and you're being mindful and you try not to sleep on them, maybe alternate which side you're sleeping on would help. But then also you don't really want both of them annoyed. But honestly, I've broken the rule myself, so I'm not going to say like absolutely do not do it, but I do recommend one ear at a time. If you want both ears done, one ear at a time, wait for one to heal, then do the other one. But again, I've broken this rule before, so just be careful is what I'm going to say. I keep calling them rules throughout the video. It's not rules per se, it's more just my advice, my what not to do's from my own personal experiences and opinions. You could completely ignore everything I'm saying, except about the piercing guns, please. But you could completely ignore what I'm saying, or you could listen to me. But it's just my opinions. Definitely do your research when it comes to piercings, is what I would recommend. Like watching videos and researching and reading, and honestly personal experience also helps, because you could read like 1,000 different experiences and then get a different one. Like, everybody's different, every body is different and heals differently and likes different piercings and does different things, and some things work out for other people and then some things don't for other people. But honestly, a lot of it comes down to personal experience and finding what works for you. What might work for me might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. A really good thing to do, I would say, is to get like a regular piercer, someone you go to, someone you trust. Look into piercers, look at their Instagram, look at the studios, look into them, research them, look at the work they've done before. It really does help. Research, read reviews, talk to people that you may know that have piercings. Where did you go for them? What did you do for them? Stuff like that really does help. I did the same with my tattoos as well. research. I know I'm a bit of a research, like, I love research, but genuinely, researching piercers is so helpful. I've been going to the same person for the other, because like I said, I got my first free with a gun at Claire's, but we all did. We were all young once, we all had a past once, we all made mistakes once, but yeah, nothing against Claire's, I just don't agree with the fact you guys use guns, okay? Just saying. I'm allowed a different opinion. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I recommend having, like, a regular piercer. I've been going to the same person for the last 6 piercings of mine, and honestly, she's done such amazing jobs every single time. She's always so helpful, informative, always tells me what she's going to do. She's always so friendly. She is lovely. And honestly, when you feel comfortable, because, like, for me personally, I don't find piercings painful that much. Like, 2 seconds it's over. My eyes watered with my septum, but that's like a normal reaction because your eyes and your nose are connected. I didn't find them bad, honestly. I think I've got quite a high pain tolerance. It was literally like, done. But with getting a regular piercer and like building a professional like piercer client relationship with them, it's really helpful because when you feel comfortable, it also helps. If you're all relaxed, you're gonna like feel better than if you're all tense and then someone like pierces you, you know. Also, eat and drink before to keep your sugar levels up. That also goes for tattoos, and also for tattoos, I would say maybe try and stick to an artist, but definitely for a piercer, I've been to the same person for years now, and I recommend having someone that you know and you trust and you know is going to do a good job and you trust their opinion and you know is like they care about the work they do. Like, I recommended my piercer to a friend and we went to her and she said the truth that you can't get this piercing. She could have lied and tried it and just took my friend's money, but she didn't. She told the truth. Also, anatomy is very important for piercings. Sometimes you just don't have the anatomy for a piercing or for the type of piercing you wanted. Like with my traguses, I initially wanted only one when I walked in, but my piercer said, actually, you've got the anatomy for a double tragus piercing. Have you thought about that? And she made recommendations. Also, listen to your piercer. Ask their opinion. They're a professional. Obviously, you have your own opinion as well. Like, if I decided, say back then, little 19-year-old Maddie was like, you know what, actually, I just want the single one, then that's okay. But hearing suggestions and ideas is always helpful, especially because if they've been doing it a long time, they probably know what they're talking about. Like, I didn't want a double, but I'm so glad I have a double, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't walk in there like, yes, give me a double tragus piercing. She suggested it, and I'm so glad she did because I adore it. And I remember at the time people saying to me like, a double? And it worked out. It looks so pretty in my opinion. But again, it's down to anatomy. You might not have the space for it. Or, you know, it's all down to the anatomy and spacing. You don't want your piercings to be all crowded together. You want equal spacing and you want them to work together. And ear curation is something I'm learning about, and I'm so excited to curate like different like piercing looks in my ears. I'm so excited. And with my facial jewellery, I've only got one piece of facial jewellery, but I am planning some stuff. It's in the works of my brain. I haven't actually booked anything, but I am planning piercings and tattoos like every day in my mind. Like I said, it's a special interest of mine. But I do have piercing plans and I'm so excited to like coordinate them all and like I'm so excited. But what was I saying? Yeah, anatomy and spacing is very important. The material, going to the same person helps, and doing your research. Yeah, honestly, I'm excited because I just started thinking about like all my piercing plans and like the things I want to do and like the jewelry I want to have and like I get ridiculously excited over piercings and tattoos. Like it's such a special interest of mine. I can't even express to you how excited I feel just thinking about like next piercings and like jewelry combinations and like it's just so exciting. Anyways. Okay, calm. Anyways, sorry, I'm just so excited. I started thinking about like, I started thinking about so many ideas. I'm so excited. Honestly, I have so many bloody ideas and so many goals that I want to do with like piercings and tattoos. Body modifications. I'm so excited. Anyways, yeah, this video is probably going to be a bit of a long one. More of a talk, really. When I first planned it in my head, I wanted to be a bit more structured, but it turned into me just talking, and I think that's kind of nice. But I do want to make more piercing videos this year, because it's something I care about very deeply. And I do want to make more tattoo videos. I literally have a plan for in February for filming a month tattoo update because I recently got my new tattoo almost a month ago. And I've got some videos I want to film for piercings, like piercings I love but will not be getting, piercings I'll maybe get, piercings I love and will be getting, piercing advice maybe, even though I'm not a professional, I'm not claiming to be a professional, this is my own opinion, you know, my own personal experiences, and maybe a piercing tour at some point, going through some jewellery, I don't know, just I've got a couple of ideas and I want to build on it, and I'm very excited about it, but yeah, so hot in here. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video now because I think it's been long enough of me just going on a bit, but hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully it was kind of a nice chill feel about the video and you learned something or found it entertaining, or both, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to become a Madal, join our quest for madness. I'm Madalada Munden, I never say that. And until next time, goodbye! Have a lovely day, and remember, we do not like piercing guns in this household. Bye guys. Sorry, I just want to end the video with my dog dreaming in the corner, because it's adorable. Look at that little tongue poking out. She's like moving and dreaming. See? Bless her.